Hi, my name is Jennifer Long. I am the Pattern Department Manager at Riley Blake Designs, and I'm so excited to be here with you today to share Autumn in the Kitchen, designed by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet in machine embroidery. So come on in and let's get started. I have something adorable to show you. Lori designed these adorable pot pinchers. Have you ever seen a pot pincher? This is using her wonderful fabrics, and look at all of these cute details here, done completely in the hoop. Look at all of this wonderful quilting. We have cross-stitch hatch. We have the quilting of the leaves, and we have the florals. These are all mimicked and pulled from Lori's fabrics. If you flip this over, you can see that it's even finished like this. This, again, like I said, is finished completely in the hoop, and all you need to do is slide in your hands and grab your pumpkin pie out of the oven, and you have this adorable pumpkin pot pincher that is sure to please your crowds. I love it. It's so cute. There's also a crow, and we made this in the smallest size here to show you. So this is the crow pot pincher that Lori designed, and it has its cute little head, and again, the quilting of all of the feathers. And when you flip it over, we can see that accent fabric of hers, and you put your fingers in there or your all your hands on the larger sizes, and it can just pinch away. Isn't that adorable? So the smaller size can definitely be used for home decor and show stopping at the holiday seasons. Next, we're going to move over to this crow pot hanger. So we have these hot pads here that come in multiple sizes for multiple hoops, and even as small as a mug rug. There are 4 different designs. Lori has a beautiful sunflower design here, and as you can see, there's detail all the way through, and as mentioned, these are quilted completely in the hoop, so everything on these are done in the hoop except for that binding. So you're going to have all of that gorgeous applique, you're going to have that center stitching, her cover stitching, and then even to, let's just flip one over and show you. Look at that detail. Isn't that beautiful? Even these tabs that are going to be designed to hang on that crow block hanger are done in the hoop. The crow block hanger has an optional hanger at the top here, so you can slide a metal bar through it however you want, or put a doweling, or you can just simply pull it at the back and tack it down. And then here it's again fully assembled in the hoop, quilted and turned on all of her cover stitches on all of the parts. Even these pieces that are hanging down and above are done completely in the hoop. It's so adorable. Oh my goodness, wonderful. And then the last project that we have in the Lori Holt Autumn in the Kitchen USB is this beautiful apron. So we have her scarecrow here, and this pocket is designed completely in the hoop. But just take a look at all of the detail on the shirt, on the jeans, and the pants, on this scarecrow. Oh my, he is so cute and adorable. If you've done any of other Lori's work, you'll notice that scarecrow from her fabrics and her quilt patterns. So he is on the top of the pocket, and this is also again done in the hoop. If you move down the apron, you can see all of her other patchworks in the gorgeous fabrics, and the cover stitch is a special cover stitch we designed just for this project for Lori, so that it gives that real hand detail of a patchwork on a jean fabric. Keep on going and you can see all the different patchworks, so you can have fun placing those where you want them to be. Today I'm going to walk you through just some of the steps in one of the projects, one of the many projects in one of the sizes in this pattern. So we are going to work on this apple hot pad. So as mentioned, this apple hot pad just has a couple of fabrics. It's really easy and quick to make. This is a great gift. You can make one for every one of your guests that's coming as well. And you can see that everything is done completely in the hoop, minus that binding. But we have all of that cover stitch. Look at, this is Lori's signature cover stitches happening there. And then this quilting, which you can really notice when I flip it over, is done completely in the hoop. So the trick here is to match your bobbin thread to the top thread so that you can have that accent pop through, and it's showing so beautifully. All right, let's walk through that. On your USB that you have for Autumn in the Kitchen, you will see folders for each of the projects. Each of the projects has a different set of instructions, so you'll just want to go and make sure that you open it up and download it. And then inside the instructions has all of the sizes, all of the fabric requirements that you need, all of the threads, and all of the information for each of the steps. We are going to do this apple hot pad, just walk through some of the steps together. So the first thing you're going to need is the stabilizer. We are using a medium cutaway stabilizer, and if you want to find this code, just head over to the Riley Blake Designs website where you'll see all the icons and what our recommendations are for brands for medium cutaway stabilizer. This stabilizer is going to actually stay inside of your hot pads. Next, you're going to follow through all of the steps to get that first applique process happening. So we're going to tack down and assemble the backing of the fabric. We are going to place each piece next and trim as we go. And then we're going to use the coordinating threads that you can follow along inside your pattern to get this adorable apple shape. So it's cute, but just wait till we add all of those quilting in the hoop details. So here it is already quilted. So it's just a few extra steps, and all you need to do is just make sure that you're changing your top thread and your bottom thread, and you press start. You're gonna make sure that you follow on how to add the batting, and if you wanna have the extra Insulbrite in there, that you make sure that you have that extra layer of Insulbrite in there if you're using it as an actual hot pad in there, and you're going to just follow along and have it taped on the back of the hoop so that you can have, look at that, your adorable back of quilted of the apple. So here we go. We're going to talk about how to trim this and the final steps. So I'm just going to turn this towards me and make myself a little bit of space so I don't cut anything out. And so I have this already pressed. I'm going to flip it over. And you can see I have taped down these tabs. I don't want to actually cut them out, but I trim them. I don't want them to actually fall out when I'm trimming this down, but I do want to cut along this border line here so that I can make sure that I have all of the quilting inside. I'm going to turn it over to the front side, and it says to trim this at 6 by 6. So this is a 6.5 inch ruler. So I'm going to just omit this extra, on the cube cuts, I'm just going to omit this extra 1/2 inch seam allowance on the side, and I'm going to position it now. It's working out just perfectly on how my stitches are, but if you need to adjust it at all, just make sure that you're centering, you use those lines to center it. You're going to hold it nice and firm, and you're just going to take that and trim all the way along and trim all the way along. I'm going to take this off of here. Good. And so I have that 6 inch. Excellent. Now I'm going to flip that over and do the same thing here. So I'm going to leave that 1/2 inch outside on the outside of it, and I'm just going to come make sure that it is 6 inches. And again, I'm going to hold it nice and strong. Good. And trim off all of that extra. This is how easy this project is. And the cuteness factor is just in overload, isn't it? Look at that. It's almost ready to go. Now you can bind it using your favorite binding methods. And look, everything is already ready to go. So you'll just bind it using your favorite binding method, and voila. There you have it. You can make so many of these, and believe me, once you start, they are hard to stop. So I hope you enjoyed being here today for Autumn in the Kitchen Machine Embroidery. These are Lori Holt from Be In My Bonnets Designs, and can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much for being here.